This is my new to me Honda CRV. I'll be posting videos about this vehicle, any repairs I perform. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for about $2,300. I was able to talk down the buyer from $3,000 to $2,300. As you can see, it's a little rough, a little rusty down in the edges. Vehicle came from Chicago, Illinois, so there's definitely going to be some rust on it. Body's in okay shape, a little rough if I'm being honest, but I will be doing repairs on this vehicle and taking videos, posting them on YouTube of the repairs I perform. The vehicle's going to need quite a bit. It's going to need a lot of the suspension work, lights, pieces of the interior that I'll probably just be getting off the junkyard, but we will see. This vehicle is equipped with a 5-speed manual, as you can see. Interior's kind of in rough shape too. I haven't cleaned it yet, so I will have to be doing the deep cleaning on it. It's missing the hood latch lever, so I'll be installing an aftermarket one of those as well. The only things I've really done to it so far is installing aftermarket Motor Trend floor mats, cut to fit. It's really the only thing I've done to it so far. As you can see, it also needs driver headrests, missing both rear passenger and driver side headrest, dome light cover, and actually the little covers for the grab handles themselves. So I'll be getting those at the junkyard more than likely. I believe since this vehicle came from Chicago, the door is actually kind of open, not too well. I'll be lubing up the door hinges, or the check arms, whatever you'd like to call them, as this door opens pretty rough. Kind of hear it there. As far as the back goes, this needs to be replaced as well, as it's rusted out. Barely operational, but it still works. This is the back side of it, missing that trim right there. This is my Motor Trend rear cargo mat, cut to fit as well. And guess what? It also has the table inside of it, so that was cool. The reason also why I wanted this vehicle very much was because of the little stuff it has on it. I plan to take this vehicle camping, doing a trip next year, a 2-week trip, mostly on the west coast, as I live in Arizona. And I mean, the table itself, the little hanger right here, I like the way this door swings open all the way. Has a spare on the outside, so it doesn't take any room in the trunk itself or on the bottom of the vehicle. Easy to access. Trims are faded pretty bad, so I'll be either applying something on it to bring back the color, or using a torch, as it was recommended to me by someone. This vehicle also has a cubby under the passenger seat, which is pretty cool too. Little storage compartment, just right there. Have some stuff in there already. The vehicle also has the real-time 4-wheel drive, but as you can see, some bushings need to be replaced. I'll be doing a full overhaul of the rear suspension and the front suspension, as this vehicle creaks a lot, makes a lot of clunking noises when going over bumps. Vehicle has some semi-new tires. I believe in the rear the spare tire is new. This one's newer, but looks like it's dry rotting already, so... Oh, actually not this one. Looks like this one right here. The tread itself starting to dry rot a little bit. Not sure if you can see that. I'll probably be sanding down the rims themselves and then repainting them just so they look nice and brand new, as they develop some rust as well. Hopefully I don't deal with any excessive rust when removing the suspension, but more than likely I will. This vehicle also will need a new radio, as this radio, it's a cheap Boss. I'm gonna be replacing it either with a double din or a single din, but maybe a Pioneer or something. Getting all 4 new speakers in the doors, as well, I think only the left front one works, but new sun visor as well. Driver's side missing, it has a broken clip as well, so it's not really holding it in place. Maybe both. Oh no, this one's in decent condition. I'll probably clean that one up unless I can find a better one. I've also installed a new ignition for the vehicle, because the one that was in there, the key was stuck in there and I couldn't get it out. So that's why I have 4 keys, 2 of the original and 2 of the new for the new cylinder. But this one works way better. As you can see, I've replaced the driver window regulator because that motor was locked up and was no longer allowing the window to come down and up. So that is brand new on it. Vehicle has only 189,000 miles, 990 miles. So pretty low miles for a 98 Honda CRV. So when I purchased this vehicle, I drove it down from Buckeye to North Phoenix, which is a pretty decent drive, probably about 45 miles or so. And the vehicle started to overheat on me on the freeway. Drove fine on the streets and everything, but on the freeway it actually started to overheat on me. I was told by the person I was buying it from that that was an issue. Decided to still buy it as I wanted to tackle it myself. Vehicle was driving perfect during on the streets, but for some reason on the freeway it started to heat up, getting close to the top mark for the temperature gauge. So far I've been driving it here and there on the freeway. I performed a coolant bleed, so not sure if coolant bleed was performed by the previous owner, as he told me they replaced the radiator, but you never know. Engine bay for the vehicle is super dirty. I will be doing a valve cover gasket as there's obvious leaks around. The vehicle runs really well, shifts really well, no grinding or nothing like that with the manual transmission. I'll be in the future doing a timing belt, water pump, all the motor mounts, as this vehicle, the motor moves a lot, and so does the suspension when shifting. So I want to minimize that. I'll probably be replacing all the cooling hoses, anything coolant related, thermostat. I think the overheating issue might be from the coolant temperature sensor that actually reports to the cluster. I found it to be moving, kind of jumping around here and there, especially when I cycle the keys. So I think it might be false reading, and not sure if it's actually overheating, but could be just that itself, just the sensor reporting incorrectly. So I'll be digging into that as well. The previous owner had told me that they had AC was working and one day it just stopped working. Well, I realized when I was buying it that it was missing the AC belt, so I'm not sure if they removed the AC belt themselves or if it broke off on them and they just thought that the AC wasn't working after that because of that reason. When I do turn on the AC, the clutch on the compressor actually engages, so that tells me that there's refrigerant in the system and that the clutch on the compressor itself works. So more than likely might just need a belt, hopefully, but if not, I can do a evac and recharge on the system and see if there's a leak or not. I'll be cleaning all of this as well, probably detailing all the plastics on it, cleaning the valve cover. I'll probably paint it black again once I remove some of the rust that's on there, all the paint that's delaminated. Just doing little stuff to it to make it look nicer and better. I'll also be installing a kill switch, as these vehicles are easier to steal, or easy to steal I should say, so I'll be doing that as well. Let me know if you guys think I got a good deal on it. Got it for 2,300. Seller was asking for 3,000. Most manuals in the Phoenix marketplace was in better condition, but still 5-speed manuals with real-time 4-wheel drive. They were asking about 4,000 to 6,000 depending on the condition. I think I got a pretty good deal on it, as I can do all the work for this vehicle, all the replacement of suspension, everything. So far into it, I got about total with the towing cost due to the overheating issue, probably about 2,900. So still under the $4,000 mark, but I'll get there eventually with all the parts I'm replacing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did I get a good deal, or did I get screwed, or did I buy a shit box? Also, let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see. What kind of repairs would you like to see on the CRV? Anything. I'll probably be taking videos as well when I do go camping on the West Coast. Planning to hit up Washington, all parts of California, Oregon, maybe Utah as well. But we will see. Just pretty much stay on the West Coast for 2 weeks, driving this thing. Once I get it up and all running, making sure it's perfect, making sure I have no issues with it, I'll be taking this. But yeah, let me know.